Hi, this is Miss Cindy. Hope everybody's doing okay. Today I'm going to do a craft project with the kids. This is something that we're just going to revisit because we've done something like this in the past, but not with uh, all of these supplies and this technique. So the first thing we're going to do is work with glass paint. I've done a platter using the stained glass look, and that turned me off because I really didn't like the way the paint flowed. I'm used to acrylic paint. But the girls, they're used to acrylic paint. They haven't tried this glass paint, so I'm going to let them have a shot at it. The other thing we've done is we've done this stained glass design, but we've done it on canvas. So what we're going to do today is we're going to do that stained glass design, but we're going to do it on little small vases. And then I'll have them painted in using the glass paint. To get started, all I'm going to do is I'm going to have them draw the random lines for the stained glass paint, and we'll let that dry. We're going to do this with the dry eraser. If you do it with the dry eraser and then you go ahead and put the paint on the lines, you can always wipe the dry eraser off if it's showing. So this is just a little hack that I do. The other thing is I also have glow-in-the-dark paint, so I may have one try to do it with the glow-in-the-dark paint. So basically, this is just letting the kids learn how to work with a different type of paint. I have done the platter, and then I came back and I did a bottle because I didn't have a vase at the time, where I just did a pour. And I'm going to tell you, I like this better than the painting, where I just did a pour and it's still transparent, but it looks like an actual acrylic pour, except for it's transparent. So I did like this better than painting it on. Anyway, that is what the project is going to be today. This is pretty much all we need. We got the vase, we got the paint. I already have these little tubes. This is a bigger nozzle than this. This is a fine nozzle, whichever one they wanted to use, so they can outline their vases. I only have these is because I think it's easier working with the vase laid down as opposed to sitting up. So if it's laid down, I'm just going to use my cups to keep it in place, and they can always hold the top while they're doing their etching. And then we'll go from there. Now, I know these kids, and I know they like to do mixed media, so we're probably going to get some glitter on here somewhere down the road. Haven't decided yet. Anyway, I'll be back with the girls, and we'll get started. Okay, we're back and we're ready to go. As you can see, all of the vases have been outlined with the stained glass line using my, not my marker, my dry eraser. Okay, at the end, we can see that this is, here first of all, here are the girls. Say hi.
Hi.
There's Miss PJ.
Hi.
And there's my other one.
Hi.
Okay? And all of the stained glass lines have been put on with the dry eraser, okay? Miss PJ wanted to be different, so she's got a little pineapple on hers. Show yours a little bit closer. Okay, and the girls have flowers that are supposed to resemble the poinsettia. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get ready and start painting. PJ has been the one that's going to be the guinea pig using the glow-in-the-dark paint, and the girls are going to be using glass paint. So as we get started, I will come back and give you an update on how we're doing. Okay, they started doing their outline on the stained glass look. They're doing pretty good. They're pretty much holding up their vases as opposed to laying them down. Let me see where you... Okay. And then we'll come over to Miss PJ's, who is almost finished. She's working on her pineapple now. So I think in one sitting we'll be able to get all of this dry, and then we'll be able to go to painting. So we'll be back with an update. Y'all can keep painting. Okay, we're gonna do a quick update on how far they're coming. Here is one, and as you can see, that paint goes on clear, so they may have to end up doing a second coat. Here's the other one. Show it to Lisa. Okay, it's very thin. This is a different type of paint, isn't it, girls?
Yeah.
You like working with this paint, or you don't know yet?
I don't know yet.
You don't know yet. Okay, and then Miss PJ's, she's really got a hard one because most of these colors are going on the same. She's not going to know what they are until they dry and then they start to glow. So we're coming along, and we will keep you updated. Okay, we had to change locations because I'm teaching school, so my table has computers and stuff on it. But the girls, show yours. The girls are now on their second coat, and they're going to put it on a little bit thicker so they don't have to do any more coats. And this is the glow-in-the-dark one. Let's see this one. And she's also putting hers on thick too. So we're going to see if that's enough coats for the glow-in-the-dark. Okay, this is PJ's. I'm doing the best I can with this glow-in-the-dark paint, but hers did work. And she did a couple of coats on this. So I wanted to show you this first before I show you the girls. Okay, no one's here today, so I'm going to go ahead and close out this video. Here are the ones the girls did using the glass paint for the first time. And then they went and put their little glitter on the flower petals. What I did to keep the glitter on so it doesn't mess, doesn't fall off all over the place, I went ahead and just used some Mod Podge spray. And then I let that dry real good. And then I came back and I polyurethaned the clear coat for them. So theirs is finished. But before they left and they were getting ready to put the flowers in there, I had some flower arrangements that we were going to put in. When they finished, it looked so cool that I went and I lit a tea light candle and put it in the middle. And we looked at it and they really liked it. So I decided, instead of us making it a floral arrangement, I would go ahead and let them get some candles and put in there. So I didn't want the candles too big, but the tea light candle was too small. So they picked out a couple of candles, a couple of mini candles from Yankee Candle. And this is what they look like. And I think that's going to be a little bit better because that's a little bit taller than the tea light. And they smell real good. So anyway, this is just another craft you can do with the kids. This came out pretty good. When you put that little candle in there, oh my God, it really looks nice. I didn't want to light one now, but it does look nice with the little stained glass design around it. Anyway, just another little craft that I did with the kids, and they had a good time doing it. Even PJ had a good time doing hers. I'll be back. Everybody I hope you had a great holiday. Mine was fantastic. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and give me a thumbs up and come back because I got another really good project that I want to do. It's a big one, but I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Have a great day.